Hello there. Welcome to my end of the year pickups video. Just going over everything I got November and December, along with Christmas stuff. So I got a lot of stuff to show you guys, so I'm going to try to get right into it and not try to ramble as much as I usually do. Try to make this video before the new year officially starts, but we shall see. So first up, I'm going to do books, movies, games, and then the big items. So let's get started. First up, Star Wars: The Bounty Hunter Code. This I got from my dad for Christmas. It's part of a set of different, just like little, like kind of like in-universe, like handbooks type thing. And I thought they were very interesting. I wanted to get them all. I have the Jedi Path and the Book of the Sith, and now I have the Bounty Hunter Code. Looking forward to flipping through this and seeing what it's all about. Next, To Shatter the Night. This is a sequel to a book I read earlier in the year, and it was very. I haven't read the sequel yet, but the first book was very good, very very interesting. I enjoyed it, so looking forward to reading the sequel. And then finally, the last book I got these last 2 months, my store manager gifted me this, The Rise and Fall of the Galactic Empire. I think it's like an in-universe like biography of the Galactic Empire. At least that's the vibe that it gives off. So looking forward to giving that a read as well. Hopefully maybe this year. Haven't decided yet. Now on to movies. First up, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. My dad got this for me for Christmas. I heard it was pretty good, pretty decent little, like, it's a comedy, but it's with Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage plays like a version of himself in this movie, if that makes any sense. I heard it was pretty funny, so, and it was cheap enough, so I put it on my list to get to at some point, so looking forward to reading, or looking forward to watching that at some point. Next, Alien Romulus. Heard great things about this. Have not watched it yet, but I'm going to try to watch this soon. Heard it was a really nice return to form. As someone who likes or liked Prometheus and Alien Covenant, I will take whatever Alien movie they give us. Maybe that makes me a terrible fan. I don't know. But heard it was good, so I'm looking forward to watching it. Next, Transformers 1, another good movie I've heard about. I've seen clips all over YouTube, like the last month and a half, so I'm really looking forward to sitting down and actually watching this. So heard it was a pretty damn good animated prequel. So I don't know if it ties into the main like Bayverse or if it's its own separate thing. Either way, more Transformers I'll take, so it don't really matter to me. These next few I'm going to try to, these next three I'm going to go through rather quickly. We have Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is a great movie, great a good legacy sequel. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the sequel to Afterlife. Haven't watched it yet. I've heard 50-50 on it, but until I see it myself, I can't properly judge it. And then finally, the last movie, my Ghostbusters collection is not complete. And then it, of course, includes Ghostbusters 2016. I've only seen this once. It was okay. I wasn't like that butthurt about it, but if I'm going to watch Ghostbusters, I'm going to watch the original, and then probably Afterlife, and maybe Frozen Empire. I don't know. I haven't seen that yet, so. But this one was fine. A lot of people made it worse. Lots of people made it worse. Made it sound English. A lot of people made Ghostbusters 2016 sound way worse than it actually was. It was fine. At least that's my opinion. Next, The Mean One. This is the horror Grinch movie. All I know is that it stars David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown. That's all I know. Who knows? But I like the Terrifier film, so maybe I'll like it. I don't know. Next, 300. This is the 4K Steelbook. I was at Walmart and they had it. It was on sale. I figured, okay, why not? Well, I've actually, ironically, I get to see that movie fully. I've seen the clips like thousands of times of, this is Sparta kicking the person in the pit of death. I've seen that 1,000 times, but the actual movie, yeah. Next, Gladiator 4K, another movie I've only seen bits and pieces of. When I was on vacation this last time to visit my fiance, we started to watch this because it was her pick for the movie, and we started to watch it, and I think we both kind of fell asleep. So I'll watch it again at some point. And then finally, last movie, these last 2 months, I picked up Beetlejuice on 4K. I enjoyed this movie. Saw it in theaters, which is funny because I saw the first one for the very first time back in like August, so like about a month before this dropped. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a fine sequel. Now on to games. First up from Limited Run, I got two orders this month, or these last 2 months. First up, Beyond Good and Evil 2, you got Beyond Good and Evil, the 20th Anniversary Edition. I've never played this game. I know it's a cult classic, but I just never picked it up to play. But now I have a copy and I can finally play it. Eventually. And then finally, from Limited Run Games, I got Quake. They finally did a they finally did a physical release of Quake 1 on Xbox, so I wanted to grab that. Glad to finally have that off the list. I was waiting to see whenever the hell they would do it, and they finally did, so that's nice. Next, this is my first fan ROM hack of the game, and I've been wanting to play it for a while because I watched a playthrough of it online, and it's like, okay, that looks fun actually. I mean, it is what it is, but I like both these things, so to have a actual like ROM hack of it, seems it was fun. I found a person selling a physical actual cartridge of it on Mercari of all places, so I picked it up, and that is Digimon Nova Red. This is basically a Fire Red hack, but instead of Pokemon, it's Digimon. I like both, so that was just kind of fun. So it's basically just Fire Red, but like I said, with Digimon instead of the Pokemon. So that was kind of fun and unique. So next, I did a particular theme this month, which you'll see in a minute. First up, for Series X, I picked up Redfall. I've heard this game is terrible, but I still wanted to check it out at some point. I was simply waiting for Arcane to put out the offline patch that would enable me to play solo by myself offline. Luckily, they were able to do that before they were shut down by Microsoft earlier this year, which is good, which is half good. Like I said, I'm glad they got the patch out there, but it sucks that they were shut down. So, but I'm looking forward to at least experiencing it and at least trying it at some point. So, and then actually when I ordered it, I was expecting to get the standard edition, and I got the Steelbook, which besides the Bite Back edition, I didn't know it came with another Steelbook version. So that's kind of cool. Next, Gangs of Sherwood on Series X. Just a game I thought looked unique enough, and I do like the Robin Hood stories, so I figured, okay, that could be interesting enough. And I think it was on sale, so I went ahead and picked it up. Next, Judgment. I know this is a spin-off of the Yakuza games, which I have very little experience with. I'm looking to rectify that soon enough. But yeah, I think my fiance has this game, and she said she enjoyed it, so I'll play it eventually. Next, and the last Series X game that I got these last 2 months, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. I know this game has been in a controversy online. People saying that it's DEI and it's woke because it stars a woman of color that you're playing as and blah 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 blah. I could care 10 shits less about that. The game looked fun to me, and I wanted to give it a shot, so I picked it up. That's all I care about. Does the game look fun? Does it look interesting? Does it have a somewhat decent story that it looks to have? Okay, then I'll give it a shot. I don't care if I'm playing as a woman or a black character. I don't care. As long as the story's good, gameplay's good, I don't care. But people are weird. Moving along to Xbox One, I picked up Yooka-Laylee again. I wanted to give this game another shot. I got it when it first came out back in 2017, and I just never. I think I played it for like an hour, just nothing was clicking, so I wanted to give it another shot. And it was cheap enough; it was like $8, so. And then for Xbox One as well, I finally picked up Cuphead. I've been meaning to get this for a while, and it was on sale. I think it was $23, something like that. So I finally pulled the trigger, and this does come with the DLC as well, so that's good. And then following that, we have a game I bought, like, I think this makes it the third time that I bought this game. I picked up Maneater again. Had it before on Xbox One, ironically enough. Just didn't really play it, wasn't really playing it, so I decided to trade it in, and then I picked it up on the Switch. Wasn't playing it again there either, so I traded it in, and then I picked it up again on Xbox. I'm wasting money, I'm aware, but maybe this time I'll finally give the game its proper due. All I know about it is it's a shark RPG. You're playing as a shark, and it's an RPG. That's all I know. Next and last Xbox One game, Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This is the complete version of Monster Hunter World. Had this on PS4, but again, just wasn't really playing it, so I traded it in towards something else, and I decided to give it another shot, but this time on Xbox. So I don't know. Maybe this time I'll play it. Who knows? Next, 360. Fable Anniversary. Never played the Fable games, and with the new one coming out, I decided it's probably high time I finally play this franchise. So, looking forward to playing it at some point in time. Next, Thor: God of Thunder. I know it's a really crappy movie tie-in game, but some movie tie-in games I think are actually pretty decent in their own right, and this one was okay. It's very typical, like a God of War type clone, but I still had enough of a fun time with it to wanting me to buy it. So. Next and last 360 game I got. I've heard both good and bad things about this game, but I wanted to give it a shot, and it was relatively cheap. I think I got it for like $20 or so, like 21, like around there. And Alpha Protocol, if I remember, it's basically a spy like RPG type of game. So I don't know. I've heard good, heard bad. I wanted to give it a shot. Next, Xbox. Original Xbox. I haven't picked up any of those in a while. First up, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I can't remember where I got this from. I think I got it from eBay. I can't remember. But it was cheap enough. And I wanted to give these older Baldur's Gate games a try before I jump into 3. So, but yeah. Next, I've heard very good things about this game, and I finally pulled the trigger on it, and that is Painkiller Hell Wars. Looks very fun. Looks Doomish a little bit, like Doom 3, but so it looks fun. Looking forward to playing it at some point. Moving along, I played this game before. I think I played it on PS2 when it first came out. I think it was either PS2 or Xbox. I can't remember, but I got it on Xbox, and that is Van Helsing, another movie tie-in game. I actually love the movie. I think the movie is underrated. It's a lot of fun, in my opinion. It's a nice popcorn movie. Sure, there are some issues with it, like some of the CGI isn't that great, but overall, I still have a good enough time with it. And this game was no exception. This game was basically a Devil May Cry clone, but with Van Helsing from the movie, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, so I'd recommend it for sure. And then finally, for Xbox, I picked up Soldier of Fortune 2 Double Helix. I have the first game on my Dreamcast, and it's fun. It's a good, a fun first-person shooter, and I'm looking forward to the sequel. Which I've heard is, but it was cheap enough. I think I paid $8 like that for it, so not bad. And then I think I'm going to call it here and do a part 2. So I will see you very soon with part 2.